greatest football team.
A city known for its incredible skyline, its nightlife and beaches, today centered around this venue, Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. Today, a battle out of the AFC between the Buffalo Bills and the Miami Dolphins. Officially beyond the halfway point now, eyes starting to shift to the playoff picture as this Week 10 game gets underway. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. First tone of the game for James Cook. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
That linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field. All I'm thinking about right now, Kate, training camp. Because that's a middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. He's got this complete to James Cook. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. It was the rookie from Ohio State there to bring him down. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Working from the gun, it's Allen. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And that'll bring up 4th and 3. The Bills with a punt team out there. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. We'll get it at the 9. And something on the return, but not much, as it still ends inside the 20. Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line. Tua taking right to the air. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. He's all the way home. Touchdown by... The Dolphins don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. Looking to tack on the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Dolphins will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Straight ahead, here's Cook. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills trim the lead to 1. It's a James Cook touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Finds some space. He's past the 30. Makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled.
37-yard line.
Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here, 1st and 10. Ready. Trying the right side. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Here we go. Takes the second down snap. He puts some air under it deep down the left. He's got it inside the 10. He will take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. Extra point attempt coming up. The point after splits the uprights. And the Dolphins take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Cook trying this one up the gut. No one's around him. He's got space. Space on the right. He's got room. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills making a 1-point game. It's a James Cook touchdown.
Feed the beast. Second time now we've called a touchdown for him, and now he's over 100 yards. No need to go anywhere else with the football, but put it in that guy's hands.
That one right down the middle. And the Bills tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Fielded at the 7. So they're going to begin from the 36 as he's brought down.
At their own 36-yard line.
The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10.
Fight 60. Set.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He gets down inside the 35-yard line. So a gain of 30 yards on that play. And it's going to be 1st down Miami.
That is textbook RPO right there, Kate. Quarterback's decision-making comes quick off the snap. And that back, you know that he's already looking for those lanes before the ball's even in his belly. Before that defense can adjust to the run.
And he's in for the Miami touchdown. The Dolphins just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. PAT effort coming up. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Dolphins break that tie and now lead by 7. The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. And he fields this one, but is not going to return it from the end zone. So the ball going to be placed down at the 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Play action now, Allen. Throw is there, Trey McBride. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. Give him 24 yards on that one. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Here's a give to Cook. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. So they gain 11 on that play. And the Bills have a 1st down.
Let's see, first it was a pass, now it's a great gain on the ground. They've got this defense on their heels.
Now Allen off the play action. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Dolphins get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Such a huge point of emphasis for so many defenses, clogging up the middle of the field. They saw that receiver enter the middle and did a terrific job of baiting the quarterback into the throw, and an even better job of forcing the interception.
And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively, because you also know it can set the table for more.
Ready?
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Ready?
Going to the ground again on first. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have second down and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
7 yards on that last play, so this is second and 3.
Come on, set.
Back to the well again. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Ready? Ready?
First down, and they go right back to it. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. And that play cleaned up by Matt Milano.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
That pass is caught by Wandale Robinson. Gain of about 8 here, nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains.
Kid, I promise you, if you and I got to travel the country and watch young quarterbacks, even really good high school quarterbacks, out routes are the hardest to complete. Slants, goes, fades, all that stuff comes from...
And he will take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins parlay the interception into points. It is a word broadcasters hesitate to use for a lottery. It's but 4 touchdowns in 4 drives, Brock. I think we can throw it out here. Perfection thus far.
Yeah, this game will humble you at this level. I mean, this is the best of the best playing it, and you don't normally see this kind of execution and this kind of efficiency, so I understand that word perfection. I will remind everybody, though, it's not how you start, it's how you finish.
The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. And not liking what it looked like ahead of him there, Brock, so he's going to take a knee, and this is going to come out to the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Now it's Cook, and he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Allen on the play action. And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground. No look on his first look of the game, so it'll be 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 7.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Christian Harris picks it off. They've helped them get this early lead, Brock, and they are just continuing to do their part to try to push this game further out of reach.
Yep, stepping on the gas. That's twice in a row now. Interceptions the last 2 drives. Now this offense has an opportunity to continue to build momentum and build on this lead.
He is down to the 30-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offensive confidence.
50, green.
So we're through 1 quarter of this AFC East contest. The Dolphins out to an early advantage. Back to Hard Rock Stadium right after this. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Dolphin football as we begin. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play down to the 19. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Let's go now. Glass, 95. Set.
This one's caught. And what a big play that was on 1st down, but we also have a flag. This might be coming back. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond.
Ready.
So after the penalty, here's 1st and 15.
Ready, ready. Cut, cut.
They'll run here following the penalty. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on 1st down. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you can put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Give them around 3, but a very big distance to address here on 3rd down.
Here we go. Here we go. 52 blue. Set. Cut.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Chased out to his right. And that one's too far in front of him, so now they're facing 4th down. Well, he's been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yeah,
And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm. Gosh, it didn't look like anything was wrong with that snap or hold either. He just rushed it a bit, and it winds up off the mark.
Here's Cook. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Buffalo 1st. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. First down throw for Allen. This one taken in by Kraft. It's a race down the right side. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills make it a 1-score game in the 1st half. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10.
Strikers.
Plowing up the middle. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3-and-out.
45. Check. Hut.
Back-to-back carries here. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. That was T.J. Sanders on the tackle.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure.
In trouble now, and the ball is out. And this is scooped up by the Bills. Won't manage anything after the recovery, so that is where they'll take over after the fumble.
Hey, I get it, Kate. 3rd down, you're doing all you can to try to stay on the field, but unfortunately, poor ball security loosens his hold on it, and the defense knocks it free. Instead of facing 4th down, even better, that defense is off the field completely.
Trying it left side with Cook. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Play action now with Allen. Hits him on the out route. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage, he gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
He finds space for a few yards that time. That was Kenneth Grant moving in to make that stop.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Putting the tight end in motion.
56, 56. What's that?
From the shotgun, it's Allen. Pulled in by his back, Cook. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. That's a pickup of 9. And the Bills have a first down.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you can see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
And second down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
All right, here we go. Second down. Here's Allen. Well, right side, and Shakir has it. And he drives this forward to the 6.
Kate, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes just like that.
Has it down close. And they are on him short of that first down. They responded quickly to that throw. That brings up 4th down.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face, because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
Offense is staying out there, and they're ready to go for it on 4th down. They'll go. Allen. And this is Cox. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Trey McBride, the touchdown. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all at this point expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
Here's a return from the 7. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready?
They'll throw to start the drive. Connects on the crosser. And in a blink, they are up to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Only 1 play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield.
Set.
It's caught. This is Jalen White. And he gets back to the line, but no more. Clock running. Dolphins will hurry to the line.
brings up 2nd and 9.
Setting up to throw.
The Bills' 49-yard line.
It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that is the Dolphins' first down. Miami calls a timeout here. It's 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. We've set it down from 37.
Here we go. Red, 38.
Working on first down. This one's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Got to send him back to the drawing board now for 2nd down.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
Ball stays at that 37. Here, 2nd and 10. Back to throw now. Dialing up a receiver screen. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. 3rd down from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. A gain of 15 there. And it's going to be first down Miami.
Ready.
16-yard line.
Drill green. Let's go.
Working inside the red zone. Touchdown Miami. The Dolphins take the lead just before halftime. Manage that clock beautifully down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends on half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. Devin Duvernay to return it. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. That's going to be taken in at the 8. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down.
Ready.
Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10.
Set, hut. Ready.
They're going play action. Escapes the pocket. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there, and that brings up 2nd down.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage, so 3rd down now.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
Ready. Hut, hut.
3rd and long for him here. Complete beyond the marker. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. He picks up 15 on the play. And that is the Dolphins' first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Set, hut.
On first down, they'll run. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Buys time, rolling right. That's completed right side. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
This defense did the best they could to track him as he ran all the way across the field, but eventually, you're just going to lose him. And that's when a completion was made and turned it into a significant gain.
Come on. Ready.
They'll try and punch it in. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
SOS. You hear me talk about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. But it comes into play first and goal situations too, because a run like that now, well, it leaves that whole playbook wide open for you.
Boys, ready.
They call pass on second and goal. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's third and goal.
Bend. Even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, well, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
Ready, break.
After the sack, offense dealing with third and goal now from the 10.
Here we go. Yellow, 22. Set.
They're throwing it. Rolling left, buying some time. And he drives this forward to the 6.
That's such a bummer, Kate, for a quarterback. If you have to scramble and take off, you'd really like to find a way to move the chains. He could not. That defense rallied, they responded, and forced a fourth down. Here in the third quarter, he gets a chance to make up for the miss on his first attempt of the game. This time, well, he is totally dialed in, and he gets this one to count.
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
Heads out on the bootleg. Flushed out of the pocket. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Dolphins get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you called 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
A 7-yard loss brings up 3rd down.
Okay, break. Down. Cut.
He'll look to throw. Setting up the screen. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run the screen as they just showed on any play. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down, sometimes even 4th. But it takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness it's coming, and more importantly, to stop it. You know, you look at that 3rd down play, looking back, and it really turns into a 3-point play. It's why situational work is so critical. Coaches talk about it all the time. Sure, you love the field goal, but man, they would have loved a touchdown more.
Here's Duvernay on the return. He's got a lead up past the 30. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Handoff headed right. It's Cook. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Short pass brought in. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
8-yard pickup. 1st down, Bill.
Now the shotgun give to Cook. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
That's That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
Working from the gun, it's Allen. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Bills have a first down.
That's good for Bills. First down. A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Buffalo.
Straight ahead, here's Cook. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line.
You know, Kate, during draft season, I was talking to an NFL GM, and he said, you know what, in time, we're going to realize tackles for loss are just as big a deal as sacks. Sacks get so much of the popularity. Tackles for loss, when you knock that offense backwards, I promise you, in time, we'll be keeping a closer eye on plays like that one.
Running in the red zone. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Extra point up and good from Bass. And the Bills get it back to within 6. 3 quarters in the books from this one. And when we resume play, it'll be with a kickoff. So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. His return starts at the 5. Good work so far. He's got room. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line. New set of downs for him from the 31.
Let's go.
They go play action on first down. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Now after that snap, there's an injured Dolphin still out there. So we're going to get a stoppage here as they go out to look at him.
Here we go.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Looks like he gained about 3 yards. It's also going to bring up third down.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
70.
Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that makes it 4th down. 4th down. Here comes Kai Kroger to punt. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. He fields this at the 18. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. Cook trying this one off the gut. Wasn't a fan of what was ahead there, Brock, but the bounce outside doesn't fare any better. He gets a lone yard at 2nd down.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Allen on the play action. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Throw here, 3rd down. It's his running back. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
This is Cook. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
56.
Allen looking to throw. That's caught. Here's Zach Charbonnet. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Empty backfield now. Running back motions out left. Got his man. Shakir has it. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest and gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
This is Cook on the handoff. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got a tackle behind the line, but a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. Throwing the out route complete. And they take him down right along the 30.
As quarterback, when you have an out route versus man coverage, you're just hoping and just praying your offensive guy could turn the hips of that defender. And once you see that, you got to cut it loose and let it go, just as they did right there.
All right, 2 yards to go here on 3rd down on what will be the 9th play of this impressive drive. This is brought in by Coleman. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, and sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Here's a give to Cook. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills come through to tie it in the 4th. It's a James Cook touchdown, his 3rd of the game on the ground. And he comes through on the kick to give him the lead here in the 4th quarter.
Makes the score Bills 42, Dolphins 41.
Pass now to kick this away. Fields this one at the 3. He's got a lane up past the 30. He's going to reach that 34-yard line before he stops.
Trailing by 1 score late here, Kate. Maybe this is the return. Maybe this is what helps them get right back into it. Good field position now to start their most important series yet of this game.
That one stopped right at the line for no gain. This is going to be 2nd down. Offense to the line fast.
It's a loss of a yard.
Throwing on 2nd.
2nd and 11. At the 33-yard.
He finds his running back. Nice work, complete. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it's going to be 1st down, Miami. It's the 2-minute warning from Miami.
6-yard line.
Dolphins trail by just 1.
Got it. Ready?
1st and 10 now from the 46.
Cougar 19. Here we go. Go.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run.
Let's go now.
But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Now after the run, we see he's visibly shaken up. Team medical staffers headed over to take a look. 1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Go. Ready.
Back to throw. Completed to his running back. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get in the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
Here we go. Here we go.
Handoff now from the gun. Much better job keeping him contained this time. He's going to be marked down right near the line of scrimmage. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Here he is to throw. And this time they can't connect, so that's incomplete. Been favoring their back this drive. Let's see if it's going to continue now on 3rd down.
Ready, ready.
3rd down and 9 yards to go.
Ready.
Looking to throw it. Well, he laid out for it, but the throw just a little bit too off the mark. So 4th down coming up.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a 1st down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
That one is good. And they're going to take the lead inside the final minute.
You know what I love about that, Kate? He didn't shrink from the spotlight. He seized the moment, made it his own. And that kick might just win them this game.
The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Setting up to pass. Big strike downfield to Coleman. He takes it down to the 33. Miami calls a timeout here. It's 2nd. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal.
1st down, Bills.
2 timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's 1st and 10. They'll run it with Cook. It's a foot race. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. The Dolphins choosing to spend their final timeout here. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Two timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's 1st and 10.
Look out!
It's a designated keeper for Allen. Ball still sitting on that 14-yard line. Here comes 2nd and 10. An early jump and the flags come in. I think this is going to go against the defense. He thought he had the timing down and could make the play, but just a hair too early. And the defense did have to work for them on that previous play, Brock. So just 5 yards to go now on 2nd following the flag. And this is a designed run for Allen. Now we get a timeout, and with just 2 seconds left, this game has set us up with an incredible ending. So everything comes down to this from Tyler Bass. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. So before we get an attempt, there's contact up front. Will it make this field goal easier or harder? Last thing they wanted to do was make this field goal try easier, but they were jumpy, and they did just that. Now it all comes down to the veteran, confidently marching out for this moment. The first time they've called him out today, and he has a chance to win it.